I cannot think of a better loan that gives you better leverage than the SBA loan. I have not run across a conventional loan that, for business especially, or just in general, that will give you 90%. So I started my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is going to be based on real estate, investing, and finance. And I just want to jump straight into it. And today's subject is going to be about 5 SBA myths. I always try to encourage my clients, especially if you have a business and especially if you're doing real estate, to get an SBA loan and the benefits of getting an SBA loan. And these are the 5 objections that I normally get from clients. So I just want to kind of go through it. So the first objection is it takes too long. I try to tell clients that it really doesn't take too long. It's all based on who you're dealing with. If you deal with someone who knows the ins and outs of SBA rules, then it's their job to kind of guide you through the process. If you kind of just go into a scenario where you just go to a bank and you kind of just fill out the application yourself, you don't really know the rules, and most people expect that the bank is going to kind of go through all of the line-by-line items about what you can do, what you can't do, and that's just not the case. The case is that majority of the time that you're just going to fill out an application, mark yes or no, and then they'll let you know if you've been approved or denied or whatever, right? But if you go to someone who actually knows the ins and outs of the SBA rules, right, they will kind of guide you through the process, streamline it for you, and it normally doesn't take that long. I get clients that tell me 6 months is, my friend, it took 6 months for him to get the SBA loan done. And that's just crazy. Most of the time it's 30 to 60 days at the most, in and out. Okay, so the second myth is that it's too much paperwork. While SBA does involve a lot of paperwork, a lot of redundancy as far as the paperwork goes, it's not really that big of a deal. It's more forms than paperwork that you have to come up with on your own. I would say, like, instead of having to kind of like create the documents, you're just filling out and signing more documentation than you normally would have signed in a conventional loan. So I really don't think, as far as the paperwork goes, not really any more cumbersome than, I would say, a regular conventional loan. So I would suggest, once again, that you go with someone that kind of knows the ins and out of it and will kind of like streamline that process with you. So yes, it does have more paperwork, but the asterisk is on that one is that it's more forms. So you're just really just signing your name, Xing boxes, and so. It's not so much of creating the document yourself. Okay, so let's go into the third myth. Okay, you can get a better loan somewhere else. Well, the problem that I have with that is that I don't believe that you, as far as a business owner and a business loan, especially when it comes to real estate involved, you can get a better loan. SBA offers 90% loan to value, which means a lower down payment, which is 10% down that you have to put down. I cannot think of a better loan that gives you better leverage than the SBA loan. I have not run across a conventional loan that, for business especially, or just in general, that will give you 90% loan to value. I do know that sometimes you run into clients who want to put more down, and they feel like, if I put more down, I'll get a better interest rate with a conventional loan. And that is true, but majority of individuals who own a business, they're trying to put as little money down as possible, continue doing their business. They need the money for liquidity and things of that nature. So with that being said, I don't think that you'll find a better loan as far as leverage wise. As far as the amortization goes, a 25-year amortization, you're really not going to find. In a commercial loan, it's normally, you get a 7-year term or 10-year term, if you're lucky, with a 20 amortization. So I would say you cannot find a better loan anywhere else. I really challenge someone on that. So let's talk about the fourth myth. SBA will take collateral, a lot of collateral. Well, that is the case. SBA will take collateral, but they will only take collateral in the form of if you're purchasing. right? Especially if you're purchasing real estate. So if you're purchasing real estate, they will take the collateral of that real estate, right? But that would be the case if you used a conventional loan or if you did any other type of loan. Let's just say you decide that you're just going to purchase a business without the real estate. They will take, if you have a personal residence, a piece of your house, or put a second on your house. Now that would still be the case if you did it with any other loan too. And so what I tell clients is that in any loan, especially if there's no collateral involved, they are going to take the collateral available. Now, SBA won't take everything. They're going to attach it to the house, but only if you have no collateral and you're just doing like a business purchase, right? But if you're purchasing a business with real estate, they're just going to attach on to the real estate and nothing more. Okay, so let's talk about the last and final myth, that the SBA loan is not borrower friendly. Now, I totally disagree with that portion of the myth, because SBA, especially if you've seen the program from the very beginning to, not to the very, if 10 years ago to now, they've made multiple changes to make the program extremely borrower friendly. And I think when it comes to borrower friendly, a lot of borrowers just are expecting that the SBA loan, since there's a guarantee portion, that it will be kind of like, instead of it being a conventional loan, then that they're gonna ask for personal guarantees and all that other stuff, that it's kind of gonna be a really like paper thin loan where they don't ask for guarantees and they're not asking for the things that a normal loan would ask for. And that's not true. They're going to ask for everything that a normal conventional loan would require, but they are going to give you some benefits, what we talked about earlier, which is the higher leverage, the higher length of payback. If you decide to take this loan, you won't need to do a refinance. You will just be able to stay in this loan. It's a permanent financing situation. The only way that you would need to get out of this loan is if you decided to. But the loan is meant to be a permanent loan and not a loan that you will need to refinance in 7 to 10 years. It is a full 25-year loan with a 25-year amortization if you have real estate. If you don't have real estate, it's a 10-year loan with a 10-year amortization. So there's just no need to refinance unless it's a niche situation where you need to pull money out or something like that. And for the most part, it is very borrower friendly. High leverage, you just won't get anywhere else. Length of loan, like I said. So those are all of the myths that I normally get from clients. And like I said, guys, in the comment section, go ahead and comment and let me know what you think of the video. And if you found this information useful, please subscribe and please hit the notification button so that when I do upload videos, you will be notified. I'm trying to get as many videos out as possible to kind of grow my channel here. This is the first one, so the support would be much appreciated. See you guys later. Thanks.